Okay, we'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. Yes, I am in my car. I'm in my car. I had to drop Whitney off for a eye appointment. So anyway, I have a little bit of time, and so I thought I would hop on here. So hello, this is Johnna with Johnna's Journey. It's been forever and a day. So, and I know that. So anyway, I was gonna kind of wait until people were able to kind of hop on because this is a challenge for me, if anything. So we'll see who is able to pop on because I won't be able to be on very long. So. And it is kind of an odd time. I tried to post it early, a little bit early, so people could maybe know that I was coming on. So if anything, here after a minute or so, I'll just go ahead and get into what I was going to talk about, and then I'll post it and everybody can watch it later. So, and I'm okay with that. Well, I got one thumbs up, but it doesn't show anybody's here. Oh, so we'll see. I think I should have cleaned my glasses before I came on too. I think I have a big old smudge spot on my... Good morning, Sammy. I'm doing great. Oh, well, happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. I hope you had a great day. I hope it was great. I'm doing good, so thank you. I hope you're doing well. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you had an amazing day. So, and yeah, Seth borrowed my car last weekend, so I don't know, he took my thing down, my phone holder. Don't know why. Have no clue why, because this is not his vehicle, and he only borrowed it for one day. So it got chucked to the back somewhere. So I'm having to hold my my phone today. Your husband surprised you with a party? Aw, that was very sweet. That was very sweet of him to do. I have to admit, I am not a surprise party person at all. I don't really enjoy surprise parties, but hey, I'm all for putting one together for people though. I'm all for that. Hey Patty, how are you? I am so glad to see you too. So, hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well in your neck of the woods. So, but anyway, I'll go ahead and get started with what May for May. Oh, paint pottery. Yes, that would be so fun. That would be fun. That would be a good surprise party type thing. I would go for that. What I'm going to talk about this morning is real quick, because I'm not going to be able to be on very long. Whitney's in an appointment right now. But it's a challenge for me, but I was going to see if everyone wanted to be a part of it. If you want to be, if not, whatever, on your own time. But what I'm planning on doing for the month of May is I'm going to just have a make it May, so to speak. So what I plan on doing is just challenging myself to at least get 3 to 4 makes a day. And I have a market that I did sign up for at the end of the month. It's just one day. It's a homestead market type thing. So that's what my challenge is going to be. So that will leave me in the spot between like 87 to 116 makes. So my goal is really to reach closer to 100, because Lenora had shared, and kind of I've seen other people doing it too, where there were different challenges where people were challenging, for 100 makes. So as many makes as I can make in May. Because this market, I was prepared, but not really. Because I had taken a break. I had lost my Crochet there for a while. And even though we had a decent market, I felt like I was underprepared. So, and it's a good thing that I was crocheting while I was there, because it's like almost everything that I did get kind of replenished, then it was gone, which is, a good problem to have, right? So anyway, um, I think that's what I'm going to try to do, because I just need to have intent and be focused and centered on my business again. And with it being market season, especially, and with, towards the end of the year, I'm still planning on trying to do the whole covered bridge thing. So that's what I'm going to do. So if anybody wants to join me in that, you can. I am going to try to be on in some capacity, either live or a short every day, showing what I've made every day in the month of May until the end of May. And that includes even past my market, which is like on the 30th, I think, or something like that. It's on a Saturday, and then the last day of the month, of course, is on a Sunday. So I'm going to do it all through for the rest of this month. I've already done a few, and I've already put up some shorts of what I've already made for this month. So you can kind of go back and look at those if you want to. And I think I'm going to have to refresh my chat thingy. Maybe not. Okay. So anyway, that is what I'm going to do. So feel free, anybody that's wanting to join me on that little challenge, that would be awesome. I would have company doing it, and you guys can post it to my board if you want to, your makes, or you can share out on a short or something if you're able to do that. Some people can't. I know some people don't have that ability. But yeah, you can always post it to my board. So, and even if you can't or something, if you want to email me, everyone can email me what they have made, and I can share if you wanted me to share. Whatever. I just think it'd be something kind of fun, because May's kind of ear, So, hello, Laura, how are you? I said the challenge is for me, but I'm extending it out to everyone, inviting everyone to come along with me if you want. I am dedicating and challenging myself, but it's pure dedication, and making at least 3, if not 4 makes a day. It could be anything. It could be little tiny critterlings, little tiny amigurumi. It could be a dishcloth. It could be a coaster. It could be a bigger make, whatever, So I am challenging myself, to try, so it's to build up my inventory, of course, and it's market season, and I think it'd be fun. So, hey, that's awesome, Patty. Yes, so if it's a bigger project like that, absolutely, that would count for more than, yeah. So yeah, even if it's a bigger thing that you're wishing to make, yeah. I am 3 a day for me. Now you all can do whatever, but still it's a challenge to challenge yourself for the month of May, to see how much you can get made in the month of May. So you can set your own challenge, but mine is, and we can share that with each other however you want. So do it and share what you're making, even if it's one thing, a couple of things a week or whatever. That's fine by me. My challenge is, though, for me, and if anyone else wants to do that, if they want to do 1 make a day or 1 make a week, you can set your goal however you want. I think it's just May makes, as many May makes as you can make. I know it's a big title, but that's what it can actually be, because we're all going to maybe have our separate goals, So I think it'd just be something kind of fun. So, and like I said, people can share it to my board, or you can email me and I can share it through that if you wish for me to do that, because some people are more savvy in some things and others, and some people can post shorts and tag us in that, or however you want to do it. You don't have to tag, but it'd be kind of nice, to get maybe other people on the bandwagon, to do it and have some fun in doing it, because May's kind of one of those months where we're kind of in between. I know it says April showers bring May flowers, but May ends up being kind of dreary a lot of times, a little bit, in my area anyway. May and or April and May end up being kind of the same as far as the rain and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I just thought it'd be something kind of fun to share with everyone of what I'm trying to do. And like I said, I am going to try. I really, and I'll be able to do it, I believe, especially if it's short. I'm going to at the least, do at least one short a day to show what I've made, to keep me on track and keep me accountable in building my inventory. So if I'm not able to go live, I'm not going to be able to go live every day. I know that because we're on the countdown. June is almost here, ladies and gents. It's almost here. So the middle of June, then I'll be back to, I'm praying that I will be back to a normal, a new normal, another normal, a better normal, however you want to put it, a better schedule setting to do my business and to do YouTube again, because it's going to be like I'm starting over. And that's okay. So, awesome, Patty. Yeah, I think it'll be fun, And y'all can email me anytime. My email is in my description box. It's in my bio, I think, even maybe too. But I'll mention it here again. It's just Clark, CLARK, Farms, FARMS, 9524 at Gmail. So y'all can email me anytime to check in with me, to let me know what you're doing. If you're, and I can do shout outs whenever I get on my lives, and even try to include, updates on my shorts, however y'all want to do it, to keep, and we can just kind of stay connected that way until the middle of June. So I don't know. I'm excited about it. I definitely at this last market this last weekend, because we had it this past Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And even though it was a slower market for us, we still did fairly, we did okay, but it wasn't the best market. It was my smallest market I've ever had. So, and that's okay. It kind of landed at a weird time. We had a ton of proms going on. The Kentucky Derby was going on. We just got off of everyone paying their, doing their taxes. And just everything. And gas prices. Yeah, don't even talk about the gas prices. Those are just and just everything going up and stuff, So it's just, it didn't surprise me really. So I was happy with what we did. We covered our costs, made a little profit, and it got me back out there. And I was so ready to get back out there. And so while I was there, of course, then I was crocheting pretty well the whole time I was there, and still interacting with people and stuff, and, getting to see people again that I hadn't seen in several months, because it's been a minute. So anyway, I was excited to get back to it. And so, yeah, I found my crochet again. And I've been on it for quite some time, back in it again, but now it seems even more so, and so that feels good, to have a little bit more focus on it again. So, and summer getting here and everything too just kind of brightens everyone's spirits, right? So I am very much happy about that. I'm happy about June coming up to where I don't have to get up so early every morning, and that huge chunks of my day are just taken out to where I can't really plan anything. So, yeah. So, anyway, anybody working on anything right now that they want to share or talk about? I made a crocodile, or alligator, I guess. I did a Ms. Rachel, and I did a little baby mermaid, but she sold, so, and I don't remember. I may have gotten a picture of her. I don't remember now if I got her put up or not. Chosen, I've been wondering about you. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad to see ya. What else? Oh, I made a ton of critterlings while I was there. So already in the month of May, I made a ton of critterlings. So but the thing is, they're gone. So, but I do still have my my alligator. And I did get Miss Rachel done, but I didn't get her done in time to put her out or anything. So, hey, Lady Sky, how are you? Welcome to the live. Started a veteran Afghan. Oh, awesome. Oh, Patty, you're good. Please send me a picture of that when you're done. I keep looking for different people. So yeah, that would be awesome to see that, and then we could share it. I could share it to everyone. Always open for people joining us all the time, so everybody's welcome. You don't have to be a crocheter, you don't have to be a crafter, you can just hang out. Just we ask that you bring kindness with you, that's all. So everybody's welcome. So I did get my bumblebee Afghan made, and I think I did get that put up. So, and that's the thing, everybody was really interested in all my blankets and stuff, and they kept looking at them. But of course, a lot of them would say, "Well, it's not winter. It's not winter right now." Now, but several people were asking about the baby blankets, so it's like, okay, you could just even be an eyeball. Everyone is welcome. That is true. You can just show your eyeball. Yeah, that is very true, Chosen. Very true. And it looks like it could start raining. It looks like a storm over here beside, but then over here on the other side, it's like, oh, clear as can be, sunny. So I don't know what it's going to do. We were dashing earlier, and it's been super slow, and I wondered if it would be just, again, economy and stuff, which, yeah, understandable, totally. I can tell traffic in this town that usually, I mean, we're in this town all the time, but I can tell like people are not out and about it even as much, at different places that we're usually in and out of, during the morning times, even for like the morning rush, it's been dead. And on Mondays, usually it's like craziness. But today, dead as doornail. So I can tell that, things are going to be taking a hit a little bit. So, so we've had a few dashes. I don't know if we're going to continue after Whitney gets done with his appointment or not, but we'll see. Randy, hi. How are you doing? Good morning to you too. I hope you're doing great, and hope, weather and everything by you has not been too bad. Everybody being hit by storms and tornadoes and everything else, 'tis the season. Oh my goodness. I feel like my phone's starting to get hot. I'm gonna have to turn on my car and blast it with the AC. Yeah, I was sharing earlier, Seth took down my phone holder thing, so I'm having to hold my phone because he took it down, and I have not had time to actually just really put it back up. So, I'm trying to get this where. What place gets ordered from the most? My guess is McDonald's and Charmin. We have a local donut shop, bakery, thing that actually I have a lot come out of there early in the morning, because we start very, I need to turn that down. We have a lot, because we start pretty early. So that and Starbucks. Those two places early in the morning, yeah. And then we have a more family style restaurant that opens pretty early too, and sometimes it will be pretty busy too. But 9 times out of 10 too, through the day, like as you get later in the day, Speedway. The Speedway gas station with junk. I mean, literal junk. It's crazy. So those are the ones. So, hey Milo, how are you? Great. So it just kind of depends on the time that you're dashing, though, too. You know, because like in the afternoon, you know, the burger joints and stuff. You know, it just depends. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, McDonald's does get hit a lot, you know. But it just depends on what side of town we're kind of on and everything. Although we have 3 McDonald's where we're at, and 1 clear south, 1 clear north, and 1 to the east. No, west maybe. It's weird. They're positioned really weird. So yeah, there's 3 different ones, so you never really know which one you're going to get, you know. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Milo. Yeah, I'm doing good here. Doing good. So, trying to get focused back. That's what I said for this challenge. I was like, it's more of a challenge for me, but I'm inviting everyone to come along with me, so I have company in it. So, no, not a road trip. We were dashing earlier this morning, and then Whitney has an eye appointment. So he has to go like every 3 months for eye checkups, because he, yeah, he has stuff with his eyes that we have to keep a handle on. So, a breath of fresh air. Oh, well, thank you, Patty. I'm on a small road trip with my family on our way to see my great aunt's daughters. Just past my favorite restaurant in Illinois on my way to Effingham. Well, wave at me as you go by, Randy. Yes, Sammy, do that. Oh, I know where you're at then. If you just told me you passed your favorite restaurant, I kind of know where you're at, Randy. Having some brunch. Nice. What are you having for your brunch? Anything good and yummy? When I went past the place, I yelled, "Hi, John." Well, at your next stop, you'll have to say another hi. So yeah, I don't know what the rest of the day is going to bring for sure. I know I have to get my makes, because right now I'm working on a skunk, and he is going to be super cute, I hope anyway. So yeah, it's a new pattern for me that I got off of Etsy, and it's I think it's by Madeline May as well. So, because I bought up a bunch of her patterns here not very long ago, because they were so reasonable and they're super cute. And I am on a mission to just keep making things something different. I don't want to be like everybody else. And I think that's why the critterlings and things are so popular where I'm at, because I'm the only one that I've seen that's making the critterlings, the little tiny, So, and even the critters, I there's nobody else around me that's making the critters that I'm seeing anyway. The same, kind of pattern make or whatever. So, they are popular. They are popular, and I sold so many of them, which I'm glad. I'm glad that people enjoy them. And I mean, it's adults to kids. It doesn't matter. There's no age range for them at all. So, Greek yogurt with mixed berries and fiber powder, a blueberry muffin made by my mother-in-law, and a hot coffee. Well, that sounds pretty yummy, Sammy. I love those Chobani, I think that's how you say it. And we get the mixed berry one, the Greek mixed berry. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. And the Greek doesn't seem to bother me as bad for some reason. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So yeah, the skunk is what I'm working on now, and I need to get him done because I'm working on his body now. And I need to get it stuffed, and then I can start putting his head and arms and legs and everything on. I think the longest thing that's going to take me on that is it's the loops. You have to do the loops for like his fur, but then it also said that you could use like the faux fur, which I do have some of that, but I don't know if it's the right color. I think it's kind of like an off-white, and I want it to be white. So from Effingham, we are going to Champaign, staying there for 2 days. I get to see my cousins and some of my kids and my granddog. Nice. Nice. So you're staying in Champaign for 2 days, is that right, Randy? Gotta check something here real quick. Okay, I'm back. I had to go for a second. I have not hardly been on. I'm doing some shorts here and there, but yeah, I've definitely been missing everyone. And like I said, until June, the middle of June. So June the 16th, I think. It'll be after June the 16th. So we're looking at right about a month. So, and I said it's going to be like starting over for me, and I just appreciate every single one of you hanging with me. I do. And I appreciate every single one of you still watching my stuff, even though it's, an occasional short, an occasional live, everything's still, as far as like my views and all that kind of stuff, everything has been sustainable to where I'm still here, so, and so I appreciate it so very much. So, and I'm looking forward to getting back into a more organized routine, better routine, back to doing what I was doing and just being able to have time to dedicate to my YouTube, to my crocheting business, because it's a business. I mean, I've chosen to do that as an income, so I'm just ready. I'm just ready to get back into a better routine. So, oh, thank you, Patty. Okay, I'll have to go and look. So yeah, with this challenge, whoever wants to be a part of it, again, like I said, You can post it to my board, whatever, to my page. You can email me, whatever, on the lives, while we're live. If you guys want to email me your things, whatever, when we're live, and I can show them then. Like I said, I'm at the least, every day going to get on and show my makes of the day. So, if y'all want to do that with me, if you want to send me your stuff, I can even do it, do a little shout out, on the shorts. I can check my email every day, and because it'll probably be towards the evening whenever I do it, and I might be a day behind to get me started. I don't know. So, but yeah. Hey Kate, how are you? Welcome to the live. So again, like I said, something fun to do, and and the ones that don't crochet or don't craft or whatever with us, there are cheerleaders. You can be our cheerleaders. You can cheer us on and hold us accountable, and cheer us on through it all. So I just thought it'd be something good, like I said, to keep myself on track, to hold me accountable. And usually if I challenge myself or set a goal or do something like that, then I pretty well stick with it, when it's something that I'm really focused on, I guess, because there's other areas of my life that I've tried to do that and I don't fare so well sometimes. But for the most part, So, anyway. So, hopefully tonight I will get that skunk done this afternoon, this evening, sometime in there. And even if it's a couple of other smaller makes to go with that, then I'll put a little short up this evening so you guys can catch that. And so yeah, that's about it, I think, for me right now. We do have little Gray Gray's graduation coming up for his little preschool, so that'll be fun. So we'll be going north for that, for a little trip, and that's this month. But I'm still gonna stay on task, because we'll have 3 hours there and 3 hours back, and I can crochet a lot in 3 hours, honestly. So, and that's only for a couple of days. And the kids are actually going to be with us a few days prior to that, with a day or two break, because they have a little trip to go to for a traveling volleyball. So we're going to have the littles for a few days in there, which again, not a big deal. They're getting old enough now that they kind of occupy themselves a little bit. You still have to watch Little Miss a little bit here and there because, she's only 2, but she acts like she's 25. Legit. Which is so funny. She just cracks me up sometimes. But boy, she's a girl that knows what she wants. So, and I said she came out ready. I've said that from day one. She came out ready. So, but yeah, she's a little stink. But she's a cute, funny little stink. Okay, I had to refresh that. Well, Randy, you have safe travels. And have fun. I don't know what time it's getting to be now. Oh, yeah. Whitney actually had 2 separate appointments. He has to see 2 different people while he's here. So he started on his second appointment, but he probably won't be in there too often along with it, I don't think. So, but anyway, anybody have any questions or anything that they want to add that would be, like good, something to go with the challenge? Or what do y'all think? Everybody think it sounds like a good thing? Because I'm probably going to go ahead and get off of here because my phone's starting to get really hot in my hand. It's really getting hot. I will talk to you soon again, I hope. Love and blessings. Yes, Randy. Yes. I think it will be fun, Patty. Yes, I think it'll be nice. It'll be fun. It'll be something to focus on. Something to look forward to, right? So, okay, we're gonna do that. So yeah, we'll just keep updated with everyone, and like I said, I'll put out a short this evening of what I get done. And like I said, for me, 3 to 4 small makes of some kind, whatever size, whatever, even if it's just one big make, So, well, thank you, Randy. Thank you. Yeah, and I think I am going to go ahead and go. And everybody have a great rest of your day. It is Monday. So, like I said, I'll put out a short later this evening, and whoever wants to participate, feel free. And whoever wants to post to my board, go right ahead. It's there. It's community. So, yeah, just share your stuff, and we'll just check in, every day. And whenever I'm able to do a live, then we can share on live too. And yes, I'll tell Luna hello for you, Randy. I love you too, Sammy. I love all of you. So yes, very, very grateful for every single one of you. Toodles and many blessings. Be safe and share smiles. Oh yes, yes, Patty, definitely. Okay, well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining me for just this little sip at a time. I appreciate every single one of you. I honestly do. And I so look forward to be able to seeing you guys more on a daily basis. So, however that's going to be in the future. So, we'll see. So, love y'all. Take care. And we'll talk again soon. Bye.